Don't we just love the free stuff? Imagine starting a business with an offensively low budget, like let's say 15,000 rupees. How cool would that be? How many of you have thought that in this online world, we should not need a lot of money to start a business? I mean, of course, you should not, right? You can literally start freelancing with zero money. But if you are in e-commerce, you have to spend some money. I won't say you can start with zero money. Well, that's a topic for another video. But in this video, we are going to discuss how you can start your e-commerce store with just a mere budget of 15,000 rupees. In this video, I'm going to break it down step by step. It's a complete 7-step process which will give you a roadmap of what you need to do. And in the end of this video, I'm going to reveal a very cool surprise that I'm going to conduct. So if you want to learn about all of it, stay till the end and well, let's get started. Let me be completely honest, right? It is absolutely impossible to grow your business with a mere budget of 15,000 rupees, but this 15,000 rupees will become a very good benchmark for you to understand that people will buy from you even if you are a beginner. So here's the thing, like I have interacted with hundreds of aspirants who want to start their own e-commerce business, and here's what they say to me, like this is the number one problem. Jan bhai, I don't know if people will buy from me. I can list products, I can take the risk, but I'm not sure if people will buy from me. Well, that is the threshold that you're going to cross if you are at least starting out, but not a lot of people can start out because people think it is very, very expensive to start an e-commerce business. So yeah, I'm giving you a complete disclaimer that 15,000 is great to start your store, but if you want to scale it, you need more money. But you can definitely get a proof of the market, how the market works, how you can conquer this market, and basically how you can start your business. That's what this video is all about. And once the market is proven, you can always shift to traditional e-commerce business. Now, why I mentioned traditional e-commerce business? Because starting a business with an offensively low price is possible because of a business model which is known as drop shipping. Well, let me give you a very quick overview, a very quick difference between drop shipping and e-commerce, and I'll obviously cover it all in a much better, much more in-depth level. But let me give you a glimpse. In traditional e-commerce, the way it works is you contact a supplier who has some products, manufacturer or supplier. You order the products to your home or to your inventory, you package the product and you ship it to your customer. In here, you have a lot of control over your product. But when it comes to the other end, right, when it comes to let's say drop shipping, what happens is you don't have the control over the product, but the shipping, the packaging and everything, literally everything is done by your supplier. And you don't have to worry about it because you don't have to purchase products in bulk. You can literally test the market with a very minimal budget, and you can actually earn profits if your budget is pretty good, like 15,000 rupees is what I'm considering, right? So yeah, that is the basic difference between e-commerce and dropshipping. Because dropshipping helps you start a business with such a low product, such a low price, it is a great way to start your market research. Right? You understand the market, you prove the market, and once you know that people are buying this stuff, you can always put your own money, take loan from bank, or do whatever you can to basically build a growing business. So that's the difference between dropshipping and e-commerce. Now let's come to the second segment of this video, which is how to start. How the hell shall we start an online e-commerce business with such a low budget of 15,000 rupees, right? So here are 7 steps that you need to follow to basically build such a business. Step number 1, very easy. find a product. I mean, you need to find something, right? And there is a proper process to find a product. You need to understand your audience, see what is working in the market, see how can acquire the product and sell it on your own store. All of that we'll be discussing in the future videos. Step number 2, create your own store. And I would going with Shopify, and there is a link right here. You can also type in giant.cc/Shopify if you want to build your Shopify store. Yes, this is an affiliate link, and I get a little bit of commission once you sign up, which helps me grow this channel. Thank you very much. And basically, with the Shopify store, you list your product. There are apps to list your products and basically start selling. Why I recommend Shopify is the app that we'll be using for dropshipping is called Glowroad, and we will be doing dropshipping in India. We are not targeting countries outside India. Somebody is messaging. We are not targeting countries outside India because then you will have to have much more ad budget than this. I mean, multiply that by almost 70 times. That's the bare minimum what I recommend. All right, or not 70 times. I would at least multiply that by 7 times. That's what I would recommend to start dropshipping in US or any foreign country to begin with. Now, coming to this process, all right. Once your store is created, you need to install an app called Glowroad, and you need to create an account in Glowroad and link that account with your Shopify store. And once all of these are linked, what you can do is go to the next step, which is creating the marketing channel. And why I mentioned marketing channel is the most popular marketing channel is Facebook. Let's be honest about it. The most popular channel is Facebook ads. You create a Facebook page, you create an Instagram page, you run ads on Facebook, and you start to see some sales. But that's not the only marketing channel out there. There is Google Ads. There is influencer marketing. You can literally hire an influencer to promote the products to their audience, and basically audience buys from you. You pay the influencer a little bit of money out of your sales and have fun. And once the audience has come, you can do email marketing to keep nurturing them, keep them in your funnel, and basically that's what you do. And yeah, that's my formula, because there is not one marketing channel, there are multiple marketing channels. But yes, if you're starting marketing, then Facebook ads is the easiest, most convenient way to go, and 15,000 rupees is a great way to start with. It's a very low budget ad business, but then again, it depends on the product. If let's say people are searching for the products more on Google than they would buy from Facebook, then obviously Google is a better marketing channel. So all of these fields will depend on your niche and your audience and your product as well. So yeah, just for you to keep in mind. Next, one thing that is very recurring in India is return to origin. So we call it RTO, and the problem with RTO is this is how people in India buy. So they would buy something online, and when it comes, they will be like, no, we don't have enough money to buy this stuff, so we'll just return it back. And that is a shipping nightmare, and it's a big problem, at least in India or whichever country which has COD. People tend to return the product. In India, we have seen if the store is completely automated, there is no human touch. I have personally seen about 30 to 40% RTO. If there is a guy who is dedicated to help solve this problem of RTO, then we see about 10 to 15% RTO in general. So you need to keep that in mind, and there is a process, there is a system and the process to reduce this RTO in India. That is the 5th step. You need to reduce the RTO. 6th step comes after you have started getting sales. So after you have started getting sale, you need to start looking for suppliers, right? Go ahead and look out for different suppliers in IndiaMart, contact them, bring in samples, and just start selling. So that is step number 6. And step number 7, which is the most important, the core part of e-commerce business in India, it is customer service. Deliver great customer service. That's how people come back to you and buy from you more and more. And that is, my friends, how you can start a business, start a fulfilling, thriving business with a very low budget. And well, you might still not believe me. Okay, some people might believe me. Some people might say that 15,000 is more for us. But a lot of you actually said when I conducted this poll that 15,000 rupees is way too low to, do something in India. So I am taking up a challenge. So this was the surprise that I was talking about. So if you found this out, just comment surprise because you are here, so that I know that you are reaching till this level, and I'll be so happy. If you comment surprise right now, there will be a free gift from my side, a free private community before which I will be doing this experiment live. So if you want to be a part of that private community, watch this video till this point and comment surprise, and don't tell anyone else, okay? And whoever comments surprise thing, I'll create a WhatsApp group, and you can click on the link in the description. I'll create the link of the WhatsApp group there, and you can just join in, and I will do it live right in front of you. I hope that makes sense. So thank you very much for watching this till end. And yes, this is a surprise. Basically, I am taking up this challenge, the 7-step challenge, on my own. I will have a budget constraint of 15,000 rupees, and with this 15,000 rupees I am starting this e-commerce store. I will be doing it live in front of people, and I hope it would be fun. So if you like to be in that community, again, the link is in the description, and we'll have a lot of fun, we'll have a lot of chat, and we'll meet very regularly, and yeah, that's how we will go. So yeah, let me know if you like what you saw. Put something in the comment apart from surprise. If you liked the entire strategy, the way of growing business, let me know in the chat box as well. In my e-commerce training program, I go very much in depth in the product research. We go into people research, we go into competitor research, create offers and whatnot, and we do copywriting. There is a complete copywriting masterclass in that. And on top of it, in Shopify store creation, what kind of Shopify store you should create, how you should create, all these little details I teach them in the course. But yeah, in the free communities, I will just focus on the case study, and you'll be a part of it. You'll be looking at it live. So yeah, I would be happy to have you in there. So cool. Let me know what you think about it. I'm happy that you have watched till this point of this video. It's almost the end, and tata, bye bye. Subscribe, like, share, whatever the kids says these days, right?